Thank you for hanging out with me today. This is Cage848, and welcome back to Rising World. So, last episode, I was calling these clips magazines. Now, when I first started playing survival games, I would call the things that go into the guns, you know, the casings that hold the bullets that go into the guns, I would call them clips. And all the gun nuts got really mad at me and said, it's not a clip, it's a magazine. Now, this doesn't look like the same as a magazine. This looks kind of like, if I was going to guess, it looks like 5 bullets held together with, like, plastic or something, and they're just kind of held in place, but there's no outer casing. So, correct me if I'm wrong, but this is called a clip, but when it's in a metal casing, you know, the kind that, like, goes into a pistol or something, that's called a magazine? Because, like, whenever I call them clips, people got very upset. That's why I call everything magazines at this point. Someone in the comments section wants me to make the magnifying glass. I think that is an excellent idea. Let's go ahead and do that right now. I've been meaning to do that for a while. I just haven't gotten around to it. So we're going to need some iron sheets and some glass. Okay. Well, I went ahead and cooked up some glass when I got back. And we're going to take all of the glass. I also cooked up all that aluminum. That didn't cook because I was using coal. There we go. Got a bunch of aluminum. And what was it? Iron sheets for the magnifying glass? I'm pretty sure it was. All right, magnifying glass, got it. Okay, so how do we use it? Equipped. Zoom in, increase, max zoom in level. Darn it, I didn't see what that was. It doesn't say. Okay, so it's supposed to do something with the map, right? Can I now zoom in better, or I'm not really sure if I'm using it correctly. Maybe I have to put it on my R7. Max zoom in level Y is now increased. You can put the magnifying glass into the... Darn it. I don't know, guys. I don't see what the magnifying glass really does for me. I'm probably just using it wrong. If you guys have any comments or anything, let me know. But whether I have it in my inventory, whether I have it in my equipment slot, it's not helping me zoom in any farther. Like, it's not giving me any, like, landmarks or anything. Like, I don't know. I don't really see the difference with the magnifying glass. And I am going to stop playing around with it. Like I said, if I'm missing something, I probably am. Feel free to let me know in the comments. I'm going to put my pocket watch back up there. Okay, magnifying glass is done. Cage, you can blueprint trees. What? Now, I'm not going to do this because it's very, very cheaty. No, hey man, I'm not judging anybody. If you want to do it, you go right ahead. I'm not attacking anybody. But it's really cheaty. It's really cheaty. Let's go ahead and make 25 of this, or maybe 24. And do we have any? We don't have any rags. Darn it! All right, so we got to make some. Oh, we've actually got a lot of cloth. That's okay. That's okay because we're gonna need a lot of cloth. Let's go ahead and put all that right there. Let's come over here. Let's turn this into rags. Turn the rags into paper. Oh. And notice I still had stuff in here. Turn the rags into paper, and I wish there was an easier way to make paper. Paper's kind of a process, you know? But that's okay. That's fine. We're gonna make some paper, and then we're gonna try and I'm gonna clone one set of trees. Just to make sure you can do it. And wait, why isn't it? Come on, man, crush them, bro. The heck? Oh, it was crushing them. It was just the ones in my hands. That was giving me the ghost image of what I was going to put down. Okay, that's fine. And that, and that. And let's bring these over here. Number 7. And boom, boom, boom. Crush, turn to paper, make a blueprint. I can't believe you can make blueprints of trees. That's freaking incredible. Again, I'm not going to do it. If you want to do it, more power to you. I would never tell anyone how to play their game. But for me personally... Heck no. I'm just going to do it because I want to see it done. Here, you guys go away. I'm just trying to stay somewhat organized here, although it's not. It's starting to get away from me. Let's put this stuff up here. That looks pretty good. All right, we'll hold on to that. Let's go ahead and make some, let's go ahead and make a blueprint. Equipment, blueprint. And number 7. And let's go see if this is possible, because if it is, it's going to be crazy. It's going to be absolutely insane. What do I need to do after this? Someone's really curious about the leaded glass and stained glass. So I'm gonna put one of those up. I guess I'll do the leaded glass first. And then I'm going to be building a spot for my horse. You guys have been asking me to build a place for my horse, so that's what we're going to be doing today. Let's come on up here, number 7, and right here. Is that all I need to do? I don't know, let's see. Select area is empty. Are you sure you could do trees? Alright, maybe you gotta do the whole tree? Alright, I'm gonna stop messing around with this. Well, no, let's give it another shot. Let's see. There we go. Nope. Go down. I don't think I can go down. Yep, I can. Alright, is that good? Do I need all of the... Oh, there we go. Tree. Dude, that's gonna be crazy if I could save trees. Like, wow. I mean, again, I'm not gonna do it because I'd rather just let them grow, like, naturally and everything. But yeah, this is something right here. This is something. I also need to make a little staircase going down to a little dock down here so I can get onto my boat easier. That's not going to be today, but something I'm thinking about. Let's just go ahead and... Did it not save? Okay, this was the mistake I made. I need to include plants. Do I need to include the terrain? I'm going to do that anyway. I don't know if I need to, but let's see if that works. I was having some trouble in earlier episodes, like maybe 2 or 3 episodes ago off camera. I was kind of playing around with stuff and seeing what I could do. I had an idea. Instead of digging out a big room, I would just make a big box, just a 5x5x5 stone block, and put it in there, and it would get rid of all the terrain, but it does not do that. So I was kind of messing around with that stuff, and I was having issues with, you know, include the terrain and everything. So there we go. We got a tree. All right. I mean, that's pretty dope, man. That is pretty dope. Where am I gonna put it? Let's put it over here. Why is it like so? Well, I guess it matters. Is it actually down? No, it's not. I couldn't tell. I didn't think it was, but there we go. All right. I like the tree thing. It's pretty interesting. Won't use it, but if you guys want to use it in your world, God bless, man. Have fun. You got to do what you got to do to have fun in your world. All right, the glass. Do I actually have the lead glass? Let's take a look. I think it's in here. Yeah, I don't know which ones those are. I wish it told you what it was instead of just a block ID. I think that's the only that's glass 2. Okay, so these are 860, 889. I'm not gonna remember all this. There we go. 860 and 861. Let's see what those are. Building glass 860 and 861. Leaded and leaded clear. Okay, all right. Those are 2. You know what? Let's check those out. I'm interested as well. Do I want it to be clear? I don't know. Maybe. Okay, and oh, that's right. I need to go back over here because I need to turn them into the proper setting. So change, and that's going to be pane. Did I pick pane? No, I think I just picked pane. And pane. There we go. And let's see. Oh, wow, that is nice. What about this one? Not that. Okay, so that's a little bit more clear. I'm going to be honest, I like the one that looks more clear. Let's take a look at this one. I don't even know what that one's called, though. What is that? That's 889. Let's see what 889 is. There, and... Nope, actually, gotta take that out. Go here, 889. So that's the frosted. Okay. And let's put that right here. Pane. Okay. And let's see what we got here. It's better than the original one, but I think this one's my favorite. There we go. I do like being able to see through the windows, but it's not like you can see too clearly through, so it's kind of interesting. I think that's much better. Thank you for pointing those out, and that's what those all look like. I'll probably mess around with more glass as well at some point. But right now, I'm going to turn my attention to over here. And as you can see right here, I'm digging out a hallway. What am I digging out a hallway for? I'm going to mirror this hallway over here. Now, when I started recording today, I was getting a little bit of dread in my heart because I was like, oh my goodness, this is going to take so long to build. And then I was thinking, let's just blueprint this side. Right? I mean, right? So what we need to do is we need to make more blueprint. We need to make more paper. I wish there's an easier, not easier, but no, easier. Maybe more automated way to make paper. Putting stuff in that grinder is it's interesting, it's realistic, and I get it, but it's also not something I enjoy that much. So I tend to not want to do it. Okay, so equipment, blueprint. All right, now this is going to be fun because I don't know how this is going to work. Although I guess I kind of do. Right? Can we put it on a block? Can I put it inside that block? You know what I can do? No. No, we're going to do it like this. And then we're going to go like this. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh. Well, actually, you want to put it in the middle then, I guess, right? We'll do it like this. And I can't go on both sides. That's interesting. Can I not start off on a block? No, see, it won't start off inside the block, which is going to cause me issues because I don't think I can go left and right. I don't know, maybe I can. No, see, I can't go left and right. Oh, that's a problem. Okay. This is what I'm going to do. This is what I'm going to do. I'm going to start right here, and then we're going to go this way. Whoops. And then we're going to go this way. Yeah, this is, you can see how fast it's going down the line. This is made to be done like, this stuff's like made for this. And you build one thing and you mirror it on the other side. Yeah, I think this is like 100% intended. And then we just go like this. And that's it. Hallway. Include terrain. Yes. Always include everything. I think if you mess this up and it like you can't make it, it shouldn't cost you your, your paper or your blueprint, I think. All right, hallway. Select blueprint. Oh wow. Yeah, this is kind of incredible. This is absolutely amazing. Like beyond all recognition. Like just freaking crazy. I mean, look at this. That's it right there. Boom. It was that easy. Is that really gonna be that easy? I put down all the floors and dug out through here before I started recording, so. I mean. Alright. Let's get rid of all, let's make sure these are lined up. I'm pretty sure they are. 9. Alright, let's just do it like this. There we go. Perfect. Yeah, I mean, that's lined up, man. That is so lined up. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. I can't believe how easy that was. Fucking crazy. When I say this game is the best building of any survival game I've ever played, I don't even think it's close. I don't even think it's close. Now, some people were mentioning some other games that might have better building that I haven't played yet. So, take what I say with a grain of salt. But it's just my personal experience that this is incredible. Oh, I put it down the wrong way though. Because I want this room to be on this side. That's okay. It's something I can fix that pretty easily. All right, let's get rid of all the excess stone. This is incredible. Like, if you are a dev that's working on a survival game and you want building to be part of your survival game, you really need to just copy what this game does. I will not hold it against you. I think every game should copy what this game does. It's freaking incredible. Like, absolute incredible. That's okay, I can fix that. That, and like that. Okay. Let's go. We'll fix that later. It doesn't really matter. We need to work on this side. That. All right. Now we need to mirror this side on this side. And I'll do this one by hand. It'll be fine. 9. So that's supposed to be halfway there. So it's supposed to be a half. And then, okay, 3.5. 3.5. Right? Yep, that lines up perfectly. Yes, okay. And then I think it's 5 in the middle, right? Yeah, it's 4.5 on the middle on each side. So that means this side would be 1.5. 1.5. And that's good. I could have just made these bigger. Actually, I probably should. Did they go all the way up? Yeah, they do. Okay. So we're going to take that and we're going to put it all the way up. Perfect. And then we're going to take this, and this was what, 3.5, right? I believe. 5. There we go. And that is perfect on that side. That's perfect on that side. Okay. Now we just need to do this stuff. Not a problem. Now, the way you do these is you just insert. It'll, well, actually, you need to get the archway first set up. So we're going to go ahead and do that right now. There, arch. By the way, over here, I am going to put, I do plan on putting another door right across from this door. And I'm going to do the same thing over here. So this door on the left is going to be there anyway. So it's not even like I wasted any time or resources with that or anything. It's going to be there eventually no matter what. All right, so right here, and yep, that looks good. All right, going to turn the grid down a little bit. And then we got to flip this around. And nope, that's not right. What's going on? I got my fingers on the wrong keys. That's why I'm moving in directions I didn't expect to. Turn that down. This one didn't get done right. Yeah, it didn't look right when I was putting it down, but I wasn't sure. All right, so spin that. And there we go. All right, so we got a mirror on both sides. That's wonderful. The next thing we need to do is clear this out. So before I go any farther with my plans, there's something I need to know. I need to know how the blocks work when taking up space as opposed to other blocks. And I'll talk about that in a moment. But what I want to do is I want to mirror this room. I want to grab this room in a blueprint and build it over here. All right. And then basically this room is going to be on that side, and it's where my horse is going to stay. I'm going to turn this window into a doorway probably, or maybe I'll put doorways on the side. I haven't really decided about that yet. But yeah, I want it to be over there. I want it to be where my horse is going to stay. The only problem is I don't want my horse living around concrete and bricks and everything. I kind of want him to be around wood. Now, what I could do is I could put a very, very small piece of wood on the inside, but will it take the place of other blocks? So what I'm going to do right now is we're going to do a quick test here. I got a block right here. I'm going to put another block down, and imagine this block right here is the stone block. That's, that's going to be where my horse is. And I want to put a piece of wood right here to make it look like it's wood. So I can make that as small as possible and then put the wood down. And then this will be stone still, but there'll be wood on the inside. Now, can I put other things on this block, like, say, lights? That's amazing. Guys, this is the only survival game I have ever seen that does this. I don't think you guys understand what a big deal this is. This is revolutionary. I don't know of any other game that's ever done it like this. Basically, what happens is in every other survival game ever made, if you put down a block right here, this block takes up here. Let me see. Okay. If I was going to put a block right here, right? It's on this piece, no matter how thin it is going to take up this entire block space. In every other game I've ever played. Not in this game. Not in this game. Dude. I don't even know how they did it. Minecraft, 7 Days to Die. Every game that has this kind of building system, you could never do that. And you might think, oh, Cage, you're just exaggerating. Who cares? It's not that big. No, it's a big deal. It's a big effing deal. It really opens up building possibilities you could not do in other games. And it's just absolutely through the roof amazing. I cannot use any words that would be hyperbolic, It's incredible. It's the most incredible thing I've seen in building, as far as building goes, in a survival game since Minecraft. It's insane. I don't even have any words. All right. Well, let's continue building this out, and we're just going to kind of see how this is going to go. I got to know how big that room is, though, before we go any farther. So let me come over here. I got my tape measure. Well, we need to drink something, too, so let's go ahead and drink something. 7. There we go. Glug, glug, glug. And let's see how big this room is. I mean, it really doesn't matter that much, to be honest, but it's okay. We're going to see how big the room is anyway. All right, so it is... I think it's a 20 by 20. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's a 20 by 20 then. Because I know the roof is 20. Going this way. Yeah, it's a 20 by 20 by 9. 20 by 20 by 9. Okay. All right, fair. I mean, I could probably just put it down right now. How would I do that, though? It's going to copy all other things inside of it, but that's okay. I'll take those apart. Here, let's just go ahead and do it right now. To hell with it. We're going to kind of see how this goes. Unfortunately, one of the things I don't like about this game, there's not much, but one of the things I don't like about this game is you can't reload. And, like, if I'm going to do testing and I'm not really sure how something's going to work, I would prefer to be able to reload the game so I can undo major catastrophes. Although I guess you can undo in DM mode, but I'm not really sure how to get into DM mode or whatever. So I know some people told me, but I never thought I would use it, so I didn't pay attention. I should have. That's okay. We'll figure it out. We will figure it out. I mean, I guess I can go find out right now. Okay, I found the information on the internet because I really wanted to know. Like, let's say you're putting down this big room and you really screw it up. Whoops. I just put down the big room and it screwed everything up. Oh no, what am I going to do? You press the tilde key, which is right below the escape key. You type in GM and it'll tell you right there, 0 is survival, 1 is creative. You type 1 and then you bring it down again and you type undo. And then to get back, you just do GM0. Beautiful. Love it. Love it. Okay. Well, that's awesome. I am not in GM, right? Because if I'm in GM... Yeah, disabled. Okay, creative mode. All right, so let's go ahead and try this, man. Let's go ahead and try this. If you screw it up, we can always fix it. And we are going to start right... See, the thing is, I want to start on the outside. It's not going to do that wall, which is kind of annoying. I guess there's not much I could do about it. I guess I could just build that wall after the fact. All right, yeah, let's just do that. Okay, and that looks like one more spot. There we go. And then we go all the way here to the end. And in there. And then this wall won't come with this, but I could just build that wall. It shouldn't be that big of a deal. And then we got to go right into the ceiling. And I think I did that right. Let's see how this goes. Include terrain. Yes. What do we call this? Room 1, I guess. I don't know. Seems like a good thing to call it. And then we come over here and we grab room 1. Select the blueprint. Wow, this is amazing. This is freaking amazing. I have to get it facing the correct way. I can't tell which way it's facing. It's pretty big, that's why. Yeah, that's facing the right way. I just... How am I going to do this? Oh, boy. You know what? Let's just hold off. Let's clear out some more room. Maybe that'll help. So I got the perfect solution for this, and it's called right control. Okay? So let's go ahead and take care of that. We're just going to kind of put this down where I think it's going to go. If you look in the line on the bottom of the... Yep, right there. All right, so I think right there... See, where's that blue line on the bottom? Not really sure. Sometimes I see it and sometimes there it is. All right, so as you can see, I think we have to do this. Why can't I change the grid? It's kind of weird I can't change the grid. It doesn't look like it's on the grid, right? Yeah, why can't I change the grid? All right, I'm going to press right control. And we're going to see what this... Nope, see, that went off to the side. So that window, you see that window in front of me? That needs to be lined up with this middle dotted line right here in order for this to work. Okay, so let's just do that and control. All right, so, yep, it's got to go out farther. Yeah, the blue line. I don't know. It doesn't look like I'm not sure if it's lined up properly. It might be. Come on. Yep, right like that. That's it. That's it. I'm almost positive that's it. Well, it's coming out far onto the dock. Yeah, that's all right. We can. That's supposed to be. Yeah, no, this looks good. I think this is exactly the way it's supposed to be. And you can move it around even in this setting. So that's cool. Let's just come over here. And let's count the blocks to the wall that we do have. Remember, this wall's not in there, but this one is. So we're looking at 1, 2, 3. And I don't want to switch to my tape measure because I don't know if that's going to break the building I already have down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.5. If that's 7.5, I think we're good. Let's see. 7.5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, so guys, I think this is probably perfect. Although if we want to be really sure, we could always count from here as well. Let's just double check. Let's make sure we do this right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then it's on the 6. It's about 5 3/4 going that way. I'm pretty sure it's already lined up properly, but I want to make damn sure. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yep, nope, it's right. It's right. We're good. That is beautiful. Beautiful. And we just do right click, I guess. And there we go. Yeah, we just got to clear this out. Let's go out front too and make sure the fronts are lined up properly. Like I said, I'm pretty sure they are, but I just want to double check before I continue. So this would be right at the corner. Is the corner the same exact? I don't have a wall on that side. So it won't. Well, let's just. I guess we'll start that wall. Might as well. Let's come in here. Let's make a full block. We're going to start the wall. Make sure everything is lined up perfectly. If it is, then we can continue with our build. But I don't want to start building if stuff's not properly lined up and everything, because then you just got to go back and rebuild everything, and that's kind of annoying. So we're going to grab this. We're going to come in here. I'm going to jump over this way. I am going to like that. And then I believe I was building this like so. I believe that's perfect as the other side is. All right, so we got this spot right here. We'll go to the very end. And then, oops, wrong button. Right here, go to the very end, and then we go to the very end. And that is 20 blocks. Okay? So let's go right here and do the same thing. Did I do it from that way, or hold on? Yep, 20 blocks. 1920. Measure twice, cut once. Yep. Nope. As far as I can tell, everything's perfect. So I needed some wood, and I was like, well, thank goodness I got a giant forest outside my base. How freaking dope is this? I've cut down a lot of trees, by the way. I find it easier to like hold down the button and cut down a bunch, and then go around and pick everything up. And there we go. So you can see all this stuff. I will take out the stumps as well, and then we will replant trees. And yeah, we're getting a lot of wood for this place. Like I said, I want everything on the inside to be made out of wood. I will probably replace the floor, though, because the floor, I don't know, the floor might not line up properly. I mean, I guess I could try it. I mean, there's no reason not to pick up the floor. It'll take 2 seconds. I could replace the floor with wood. Right now it's stone, but that's okay. That is okay. Are these logs? Or, I'm sorry, stumps. Yes, they are. I was trying to pick them up. I was like, I couldn't pick them up. I'm like, probably because they're stumps. Look at all this stuff. I wish I could just hold down the button to pick this stuff up, by the way. That would be very, very helpful. Alright, there we go. Looking good. I'm going to have to take care of that farm at some point as well. Maybe make a proper farm at my base. You can make farms inside. I don't think they need light, but I'm not going to make my farm inside because that would be, I don't know. It would break immersion for me. I would do it if there was like a real benefit to it, but I don't really see any benefit to it. Look at all these things. Holy crap. I didn't realize I cut down this many trees. Oh, apparently I didn't finish that one. Okay, yeah. There's a lot of wood, man. I didn't realize how much I cut down. Man, this is looking really good. That's exactly what I wanted. I wanted a mirror on the other side. The one on the right side is going to be a door. The one on the left side is going to be a window. I think it all looks fantastic. My horse will have a place to go tonight. I might not get done with this completely today, but he'll be able to get inside at least, no matter what. And I'll have a door there. We'll see how much we can get done today. This is taking up a lot of time. I love this game. Freaking love this game. All right, what number are we looking at? 156. So wood. 156. Make another 20 of those. Sounds good to me. Okay. And let's come out here and number 8. Number 8. There we go. Insert. All right. So that's a 5. 3. Okay. So that's going to be inside. Maybe not. Maybe it won't be. I guess it really doesn't matter at the end of the day. Darn it. Stupid stone. Damn stone! I did not mean to shoot the stone, guys. Sorry. There we go. Okay. Yes. And it's going to be double wide. Yeah, it's going to be double wide for sure. Yep. Okay. There. There. I guess I have to switch out the floor for wood, before we go any farther. Those are over there. Here, let's do this. And, one, come on. There we go. And then we'll take these out. And then we'll get up the hill, and then we'll drop down inside. I'll put a proper roof on these places too at some point. All right, that's all looking pretty good. Now, I think we should probably do the floor sooner rather than later. Now, there's 2 ways I could do the floor. I could just... Nah, you know what? I'm going to take the stone up. There's no reason to leave the stone down that I can tell. Now, I don't think I want the floor to be the same color either as the floor I'm using on the deck. Color... I'm going to use a different kind of floor in here. And I need to find a floor that says to me the floor of a barn. Now, I grew up on a farm, but I don't remember what the floor of the barns looked like, honestly. I don't even know if it might have been dirt. I'm not going to do dirt, though. That looks a little too fancy. It looks okay. I could do this. That's kind of fancy, but at the same time, it's... You know what? I'm going to use that. It's a little on the fancy side, but it's not... I don't think it's overly fancy for, the floor of a barn for my horse. My horse deserves the best. He's put up with a lot of BS from me. Okay, so that's gonna have to be a door as well. I won't put a door in here just yet, but eventually I will. Just not right now. Not right now. Not at this very moment. Okay. And then insert. And we'll start off on the side. Wait. Oh, that's the wrong insert. Okay, my bad. Insert. There we go. There. 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 I can live with it. I think it's pretty good. If I end up not liking it after a few days, I'll change it out. But for now, I think it's going to be a-okay. There. There. Break you out. And that will go right there. I don't know where I want to put right there. It doesn't really matter. I won't put anything right there for just yet. Okay. Alright. Like I said, I can't make snap decisions on things that I like or don't like. I have to give it a few days. Making snap decisions just doesn't work for me. Damn it. What do I want to put there? Yeah, you know what? I think we'll put this here. So you go right here. And 5. And 5. And then we need this right here. Insert. And then we're going to put these down here as well. 5. I gotta break these up. They're in the way. 5. 5. It's okay. We're getting there. Come on. Oh, we need more of these. How many more? I don't know. I'm going to make at least 10. I don't mind having extra. What was it? It was this one. I don't want 20, though. Okay. And that should be all we need. I don't know what I want to do on the sides over here. I'm not going to do anything right now. It's not really needed for this episode. Let's just go ahead and put the deck back down. Okay. So if I put this right here, let's say I put this right here, and I press Control. Yes, that's what people are talking about. Yeah, so if you press Control, it lets you move it independently with the buttons. That's freaking amazing. All right. It's good enough for now. I don't really know what else I want to do with that. Let's go ahead and figure out what we want to do for doors. So I was thinking for doors, I would really like to use the doors with the round tops, but the thing is, it's not going to work properly. And I couldn't figure out why, but then I was realizing usually when you have double doors, because I wanted to have double doors, you know? Here, let me just put them down really quick so I could show you what I was thinking. But it's not going to work. I was messing around with it, and that's fine. Put that one right there. I'm not going to, like, you know, put them in exactly the spot they're supposed to be. I just want you to have an idea of why this would not work. So anytime you have double doors that has a rounded top, this door would be rounded to the top, and then this door would be also rounded to the top. The inside would be flat. There would be a 90-degree angle. And then they would fit together, and then they'd be rounded on the sides. Doing it like this is not going to work. And I think I finally found out a limitation of the game. There's, as far as I know, there's no way to do rounded double doors like that. I mean, I did some Googling to find out exactly what they're supposed to look like. And like I said, they're supposed to be rounded on the sides, but the inside is supposed to be squared so they fit in properly. So that's okay. Not a big deal. These old doors will work just fine. These doors will work just fine. So let's go ahead and put these in. I don't know how high they can go. So let's see. First of all, let's get rid of this. There we go. And let's see how high these can go, because we're going to have to get a horse in there, which means we're going to want them to be pretty high. All right. We definitely want them to open out and then as tall as possible. All right. How tall is that? Oh. I think it's perfect. Okay, great. So now we just got to hold down C and mirror. So it's on the inside. It's opening outside. Oh, it looks pretty good. Oh, it's not good, actually. That is not good. There is something that's wrong with it. It's got to be wider. So let's go ahead right here. And now this should have to be, what is that, 3, 4? It should be 2.5 wide. But I don't know if that's going to work. Let's see. Can we get this to 2.5? No. Okay, so these are, so that says size is 1.5. But it's all like there's two things moving together, and it's not exactly right. This thing needs to be 1.25, and I can't get it to 1.25. So I'm going to hold down C. I'm going to go to this. Instead of 0.1, I'm going to 0.105. And then now I can get it to 1.25. And then we just have to mirror it. It's 1.25 sideways. It is 1.5 high, and it is facing the right way. And yeah, that looks pretty good to me. And we do the same thing with the other door. And I guess we could just insert maybe, or yeah, I think insert copied it. All right, so those aren't facing the proper way. I'm going to hold down C. I'm going to go to flip mirror. And boom. And they even open together. So let's go ahead and move the horse inside. I'm not going to keep him inside right now because I still have some work to do, but I just want to make sure that's going to be proper room to get me in on the horse. Yep, there we go. All right, I don't know, maybe I will leave him in here for now. Yeah, and there he is. All right, guys, we finally got the horse out of the rain. You guys are very upset about my poor horse being in the rain, and now we finally got him taken care of. This room is probably about, we should probably do the walls. I was about to say this room's not really finished yet, but we're kind of running out of time here. I'm at least gonna figure out what I want the walls to be like, and I'll do that stuff on the roof later. Just go ahead and clear all this out. Yeah, And go. Come on. He's so happy. All right, yeah, let's figure out the walls before we end the video. I think I'm going to use 175. I think this stuff looks pretty good. Let's go ahead and make 20 of these. And you know what? Let's just make one for now to make sure we're going to like it. There we go. Craft that. And then let's go ahead and put this up and see how it looks. I think there's a way to change the orientation of the block, but I'm not really sure how to do it. I probably... I wonder if I should do a lot of big building right now, because if I can figure out how to change the orientation of the block, it will probably change what I'm doing right now. But let's just see what we got going on here. We're going to go 5. Oh, wait a minute. I got a better idea. Let's just turn it into a panel. Or is it called a panel? I forget. Let's do that. And that. And yeah, panel. That's what we want. As thin as possible. Okay. And you turn it that way. Wait, where is it? It's like it's too small. Hold on, let's do this. Let's put this back to 4. And we need to put that to 1, and then we're going to come up here, put it there, and that's better. Okay. Much better. Put that like that. See, I want to know... Oh, I didn't put it in the right spot anyway. Put it right up against the wall, right? I think if we put it up against... Can I insert? Yes, I can. See, that's not going right up against the wall. I'm not sure why. Okay. Well, I guess I could just do that. No, that's not... Okay, now it looks like it's up against the wall. Yeah, this is giving me some issues here. Because right there, you see how it's like in the middle? Maybe press enter. Yep, enter worked. All right, so you see how the panels are going side to side? I would like to know if there's a way to flip this 90 degrees and have the panels go up and down. And I'm gonna take a couple minutes to try and figure that out. If I can't figure it out though, I'm just gonna, finish up the video. And I do like the way that either way, I'm gonna use these. So let's just go ahead and make 30. Oh yeah, you can't do it right away. You gotta do a block. And then once you've done that, you can come over here and I could probably just do insert. Let me see if I can figure out a way to flip these panels. Okay, I think I figured it out. I think it's page up and page down. So let's do that. And just give me a little trouble here. Shoot, is it going the way I want it to now? No, it's not. All right, let's try this again. Let's just see if this actually works. Come on. No, see, it doesn't. You see the panels are all still going side to side. I'm not sure if there's a way to get them to go up and down. You know what? I'm not going to worry about it. It still looks good. I'd prefer them to go up and down, but it's not the end of the world. Let's go ahead and get this place fixed up. Let's do that. Nope, that's not working. Hold on. That. No, still not lining up properly. Oh, it's not going to be on the wall either. It's not going to be on the wall unless I use enter. That is going to be an issue. I'm just going to put it wherever I can put it. And then, we'll kind of see what we can do. There. Put it there. There. Okay. Now how am I supposed to get it on these walls the way I want it? Oh, there we go. No, because it's too low. I don't think the grid size matters when you're dealing with the enter key. Yeah, I'm not really... I guess I gotta figure out how to work with the enter key. Oh, boy. Pain. What a pain in the buttocks. Oh, here we go. That's not really gonna work, but maybe it'll work if I do this. And how did I get that? Oh. Okay, hold on. Alright, seems to be working. See, this side's a pain in the ass. I'm not sure what's going on with this side. Well, that one works. Maybe it's easier if you, like... Hold on. Hold on. I know this is, like, bothersome to people actually understand how this works. They're like, Cage, it's simple. Just do this. And, you know, I'm sorry, I'm learning. Not having a lot of... Well, I'm starting to get there. Okay, I think I'm starting to get the hang of it. Basically, there's always a point you can hit that will put it where you want it to be. All right. These are, by the way, 5 by 4 because they don't need to go all the way up into the roof. So if you just go right there, yeah, it looks like it connects to the ones you've already put down. Like if I go right here, I could just go right there, boom. Okay, let's go ahead and make this 3 high now. And then we just go right there and connect. Yep, okay. Now, it's always like this in these games I play. I try and figure out how to build something, and then by the time I figure out how to build it, I'm done, and I won't use it again for a while, and then the next time I play, I'll forget how I built it. It's always like this. But that's okay. Because that is looking good. Alright, that needs to be 1 wide and 4 high. 4. That's it. Alright, now there's oh, we should probably take care of this too. That's gonna be a little bit more tricky. Let me see what I got here. Like that, and right click. And oh boy, I don't have one. I don't have a an arch. Shoot. Shoot, shoot, shoot. It's kind of weird that I don't have an arch. Like, why would I not have an arch? What am I supposed to do about that now? Damn. I guess I'm gonna leave it like it is for now. Right now, though, this is a really nice spot for the horse. I just have to kind of take care of the roof, and then he will be good to go. Hopefully I'm not scaring him with the drill. Probably am, but what am I gonna do? I really like the way this roof came out. If you guys have a solution for the wood with this arch, please let me know, because I'm not sure. I've been playing this game for quite a few hours today, and sometimes when I play a game for too long, I can't see the forest before the trees, and there's an obvious solution. I'm just not seeing it. Very well may be the case, and I'm sure if it is like that, someone will... Damn it! Someone will let me know in the comments. But I'm going to call this one here, guys. If you ended up enjoying the video, please remember to uncage that like button. Also, if you're new here, please subscribe for more daily videos. Thank you very much for watching. I'll see you next time, and until then, take it easy.